How difficult is it to convince the electorate to elect enough women to parliament? The political elite in the country tend to believe it is very difficult, and thus the reasoning behind the desire to nominate more women with the net effect of expanding the numbers in parliament. NTV senior political affairs reporter Kennedy Mureithi sampled voices from different groups on this subject.
Deputy President William Ruto and ODM leader Raila Odinga may not agree on so many things politically, including some of the matters in the Building Bridges Initiative report, but agree on additional numbers in Parliament.
But we are of the view that instead of too much nomination, we should again elect women reps as we have done to National Assembly.
The Constitutional Amendment Bill 2020 proposes that the 2022 Parliament constitutes 360 constituencies, 70 more from the 290 captured in the 2010 Constitution. What will see the numbers rise exponentially is the proposal to have the number of special seat members necessary to ensure that no more than two-thirds of the membership of Parliament are of the same gender. This proposal, just like that by Deputy President William Ruto, will see over 500 MPs in the 13th Parliament. The proposed top-up, just like it was in the 2013 and 2017 elections, targets women as chances of legislation to actualize the requirement on two-thirds fades away. It was the failure by Parliament to enact this legislation that triggered the advisory by the Chief Justice to the President that he dissolves Parliament. The Federation of Women Lawyers in the country, FIDA, believes there has been serious lack of political will from President Uhuru Kenyatta, Deputy President William Ruto, and ODM leader Raila Odinga to have Parliament pass laws relating to the realization of gender parity.
Every time these bills are before Parliament, can they please whip their members to order? And they have not done so.
FIDA wants women to reject the proposed amendments carried in the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2020, saying it serves no other purpose other than reserve the top-up seats for women.
The language of nomination and top-up will, in our view, create animosity from Kenyans and make women face this muzigo, which will result in hostility towards women's representation. Why should we have women being topped up? This is a messaging that will even create bias at community level.
Interestingly, the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2020 has a requirement that Parliament should enact legislation to provide for sanctions for a political party that fails to comply with the principle that not more than two-thirds of the party's candidates are of the same gender. However, it does not give timelines, an oversight that may see the proposal shelved for some time. Out of the 290 MPs elected in single constituencies in 2017, only 16 were women. There have been a number of attempts to actualize gender parity in Parliament, and two of those attempts have actually made it to the floor of the House. However, women leaders have been accused of not being too keen on it, as they have either not lobbied enough or have stayed away when that matter came to the floor of the House. Kennedy Mureithi, NTV in Nairobi County.